Hey guys, for this video I'm going to talk about the 4 algebraic properties that that allows algebra to work. So these are kind of trivial, they're common sense, but they are the kind of like the law that dictates how algebra is supposed to work and why it makes sense. So let me go through them one at a time. So first we have the associative property. What it means is that we can group 3 plus 9 parentheses plus 10 is equal to 3 plus parentheses 9 plus 10. So the different orders of how we compute these two sides of the equation will give us the same answer. So here we have 3 plus 9 is 12 plus 10 is 22 equals over here is also 22. So that's the associative property. However, the associative property, they do not work when multiplication and addition are combined, as you can see here. I group 2 times 3 over here, but here I group 3 plus 4 first. So here we have 6 plus 4 is 10, and here we have 3 plus 4 is 7 times 2 is 14, which is not equal to each other. So associative, it only works when the whole entire thing is either all addition or all multiplication. Next we have commutative property. What it means is that we can rearrange the order of the operation, the numbers, and we will get the same answer. So here we get 2 plus 4 minus 3, and over here I just rearranged the number 2 minus 3, I just moved the 3 over here, and the 4, I switched the position of the negative 3 and the 4, and we should be able to get the same answer. So 2 plus 4 is 6, minus 3 is 3, equals to 2 minus 3 is negative 1, negative 1 plus 4 is 3. So it works. And the same thing with, like the associative property, commutative property doesn't work when multiplication and addition are combined. Here we have subtraction, but in algebra, addition and subtraction are kind of like the same thing, like I can say 4 minus 3, or I can say 4 plus negative 3. It's the same thing. So as you can see, it won't work. So 2 times, by order of operation, we're supposed to do the multiplication first. So 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus 3 is 5 over here, and here we have negative 3 times 4 is negative 12, negative 12 plus 2 is negative 10. So they are not the same, and that is commutative property. Next we have the distributive properties, and what this say is we can take this 2 here, 2 times parentheses 5 minus 3. We can take 2 and multiply it by 2 times 5 and 2 times negative 3. So let me show you how that looks like. So here we have 2 times 5 plus 2 times negative 3, as you can see. And we get 10 plus negative 6. So 10 plus negative 6 is 4. So let me do it without using the distributive property. So 5 minus 3 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So it checks out. Next we have the identity property. What it's saying is that in addition and a subtraction, 0 is the identity in that operation, as if any value over here plus or minus 0 we get itself. So here 2 plus 0 is itself. And in the multiplication and division, 1 is the identity in that function, in that operation. So any number over here times or divide by 1, you get itself. So 4 times 1 is 4. So yeah, a lot of these are things you have seen before, but here we clearly identify what they are, and we will be using a lot of these in our algebra work.